Jason, and today we're diving into a spoiler review of the sci-fi action film Axel, directed by Oliver Daly and starring Alex Neustadt. This film takes us on a thrilling ride with a robotic dog designed for warfare. In this review, I'll be sharing my thoughts and insights after watching Axel for the first time. So buckle up and get ready, because we're about to uncover every twist and turn of this high-tech journey. Remember, spoilers ahead. Let's jump into the action-packed world of Axel. How did it do in theaters? Well, Axel opened in theaters on August 24th, 2018, with a budget of $10 million. In its 8-week theatrical run, it made $8.4 million, making it a box office flop. Its opening weekend, it brought in $2.7 million, finishing its first weekend at number 9 in the box office, behind the likes of Christopher Robin, which was finished at number 6, Mission Impossible Fallout, which finished at number 4, Happy Time Murders finished at number 3 and it was also released the same weekend, and Crazy Rich Asians, which finished at number 1. Its final week saw it only bring in $6,531, being ranked number 81 in the box office, and only being shown in 25 theaters. Okay, let's check out the plot. Axel is a top secret robotic dog created by Andrik, the Crane Systems scientist, to assist and protect soldiers. The project is funded by the military, codenamed Axel, Attack, Exploration, and Logistics, by the scientists who created it. The robot embodies advanced next-generation artificial intelligence. After a trial goes wrong, Axel is discovered hiding alone and damaged in the desert by outsider and motorbike racer Miles Hill, himself alone and abandoned by Sam Fontaine after falling off his motorbike during a stunt. Miles and Axel connect after the robot's owner pairing technology is activated. Axel goes to great lengths to help and protect his new companion, becoming himself bonded with Axel. Miles teams up with the smart, resourceful Sarah Reyes to protect his new best friend. They go to the remote hideout that Sarah uses as an art studio. Axel presents Miles with a device which takes a blood sample and completes the pairing process. Sam arrives and confronts Sarah, jealous of her relationship with Miles. Axel attacks Sam, and Miles uses the situation to threaten him, telling him to leave Sarah alone. Sarah is angry that Miles has inflamed an already bad situation, but says she will not leave Miles. Leaving Axel, they go back to Miles' home and tell his father Chuck about the robot. Chuck advises them to return it to its owner. Meanwhile, Sam returns with his crew and burns Axel with a flamethrower. Tara sees the live recording on her phone, and she and Miles take off to save him. They are too late, but Axel gives them a location to get him repaired. Meanwhile, a man sent by Andrik shows up at Chuck's house and demands to know the location of the device that controls Axel. Chuck grows suspicious and outmaneuvers the man, demanding answers to his own questions. The man reveals he is looking for Axel. Miles and Sarah take Axel to a garage where the robot begins repairing itself. Andrik sees a log of its location and sends a team to retrieve it. The agents arrive and try to retrieve the robot while it's still repairing. The repairs finish just in time, and Alex subdues the operatives. As Axel reboots, he recalls being burned with a flamethrower and races off to kill Sam. Miles and Sarah rush to stop him. Sam and his friends are partying when Axel arrives. Sam again tries to burn him with the flamethrower. Fuel runs out. Miles and Sarah arrive and convince Axel not to kill Sam. A swarm of drones arrive and disables Axel. Miles and Sarah are captured and delivered to Crane Systems. Andrik tries to override Miles' control of Axel but fails. When Miles refuses to reveal where the remote is, Andrik programs Axel to attack Sarah. Sarah manages to convince Axel not to attack her by reminding him of how she drew a feather at the hideout. Captain Weber, Andrik's military superior, shows up. Andrik tries to escape but is arrested. Knowing they are surrounded, Sarah allows herself to be captured. Miles and Axel escape, but are pursued by helicopter. They race through hilly terrain until Miles falls from his motorbike. Miles orders Axel to run. Axel obeys and tries to get as far away as possible before self destructing, whilst uploading to the internet all the memories he, Miles, and Sarah had together. Having finished, Axel looks at Miles' image for the last time and says, "Yo, send it," before finishing the self destruct sequence. Miles then allows himself to be captured by the military. 6 weeks later, Andric has been imprisoned for violating national security and endangering the lives of civilians. He is visited by Weber, who informs him that Axel's code has resurfaced and wants to know what it is doing. Sarah and Miles have gone to college with scholarships provided by the military to buy their silence and to keep an eye on them. Sarah and Miles are spending a day hanging at the beach, studying and playing with their new puppy. When Sarah hands him an envelope, Miles opens it and pulls out a note from Dad saying, "This yours?" He flips the envelope upside down, and Axel's remote falls into his hand. He asks Sarah if he should press it. The device uploads an Axel app onto their phones. They realize that Axel has somehow survived and is trying to return to them. Okay, let's check out the cast and some other roles they've had. Alex Newstater as Miles Hill. Other roles for Alex Newstater include Bram Bowman in the TV show Colony, Jack in Josie and Jack, and Eddie Lux in Things Seen and Heard. Becky G as Sarah Reyes. Other roles for Becky G include Trini Kwan in 2017's Power Rangers, Chloe in No Malone, and Kaji Da in Blue Beetle. Alex, Mc- Alex McNichol as Sam Fontaine. Other roles for Alex McNichol include John in Heart of Champions, Colton Fremont in Day 13, and Peter Standall in the TV show 13 Reasons Why. Dominic Raines as Andric. Other roles for Dominic Raines include Cyrus in the TV show LAX, Dr. Leo Julian in the TV show General Hospital Night Shift, and Dr. Crockett Marcel in the TV show Chicago Med. Lou Taylor Puckey as Randall. Other roles for Taylor Puckey include Justin Cobb in Thumbsucker, Luke in The Story of Luke, and Tyler in the TV show Physical. Thomas Jane as Chuck Hill. Other roles for Thomas Jane include Burt Hicks in Face Off, Carter Blake in Deep Blue Sea, and Frank Castle in 2004's The Punisher. Patricia De Leon as Joanna Reyes. Other roles for Patricia De Leon include Jennifer Lopez in the telenovela Pero Amor, Julia in The Pool Boys, and Paula in the TV show The Terminal List. Nico Guardado as Scroggins. Other roles for Nico Guardado include Beto Acosta in the TV show Party of Five, Ruben Amaro Jr. in the TV show The Goldbergs, and Rios in The Bachelors. Marie Francois Theodore as Captain Weber. Other roles for Marie Francois Theodore include Laura Black in the TV show Dimensional Shift, Nicole in Mob Rules, and Kathy in Sugar Baby Murder. Ted McGinley as George Fontaine. Other roles for Ted McGinley include Stan Gable in the Revenge of the Nerds franchise, Mr. Scream in Wayne's World 2, and Roger Phillips in the TV show Happy Days. Eric Edabari as Crane Operative Berman. Other roles for Eric Edabari include Frank Colony in Sweetwater, Gabriel Jones in Scream at the Devil, and Dallas in the Payday 2 video game. Patsy Harrison as Kirsten. Other roles for Patsy Harrison include Lucy McConkey in the TV show Tacoma FD, Laramie in the TV show Yellowstone, and Lila in Back to Lila. For a family movie that had sci-fi elements, it's really not that bad. Becky G was just coming off of Power Rangers, and the character she plays here is totally opposite of how she played Trini in that. Story is simple and easy to understand and follow, and pretty predictable with Miles able to control Axel before it seriously hurts him or worse. The design of Axel is great, and when Android takes control, Axel becomes almost alive as if it wasn't a robot. Sam had me fooled at the beginning. Then, when Miles bit the dirt after the accident that Sam and his friends caused, Sam and the others took off. I immediately couldn't stand seeing Sam on my screen, even when Axel was chasing him and trying to eliminate him. It's nothing spectacular, but if you want a movie that you can enjoy for a little over an hour and a half, I'd recommend this. Now let's see what kind of fun facts I can find out about this movie, which there's not very many. Miles reveals to Sarah that his mother has died, although he does not say how she passed away. He is wearing a pink ribbon symbol during the opening race, implying that her death was from breast cancer. The film was is based on the proof of concept short film Miles by writer director Oliver Daly. Now, that was, like I said, there's not a whole lot of fun facts about the movie. That's really it. And that wraps up our deep dive into Axel. I hope you enjoyed the spoiler-filled review as much as I enjoyed watching and discussing the film. If you have any thoughts or insights about Axel, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Movies on the Brain for more reviews, discussion, and everything movie related. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep your cinematic curiosity alive. I'm Jason, and this has been Movies on the Brain, and I'll see you in the next review.